Hey there, Frugal friends. Welcome back to our channel. I'm grateful that you all are here today, and I hope that you all have been saving a lot of money. In today's video, we got something special for you. We're diving into 10 unique ways at any income level, the frugal hacks that you can do to save money like a pro. Let's get started. All right, number one. We are going to talk about a library membership. So, have you ever considered the value of a library card? It's not just for borrowing books anymore. Many libraries offer ebooks, audiobooks, movies, and online courses. Ours also offers free rentals for musical instruments, bikes, tutoring with teachers from the local school system. So lots of stuff that your library now offers that most libraries didn't before. So go check it out. Go get yourself a library card and use them because they are a hidden treasure, and it's just great to have. They also have coloring stuff and 3D printers, you name it, get on it. So if you haven't been there for a while, dust off that library card and let's get to that library and check it out. All right. The next thing that we have going on is clothing swap parties. Now, this is something that I have not done before as a party per se, but what we've done is we've swapped kids' clothes with our friends. So some of our friends have kids that are older than ours and thankfully the same gender, and so we would just swap out clothes. They would just hand it down, and then we would hand it down to friends of ours that had kids that were younger. So they are great. But it's just not for kids, it's for anybody, right? Like, if you're going to donate clothes, like, hit up your friends or jewelry or accessories or whatever and just say, hey, like, I'm getting rid of it. Like, do you want it? Or offer them at a really reduced price, whatever it is. That way, you're not polluting the landfill with all this textile stuff. Or you're not making somebody else buying it and either using it or flipping it. So the parties are a great thing to start doing. Excuse me, I have a little tickle in my throat. Number 3 is personal care products. How expensive are these products at the store these days? I mean, we're shelling out a lot of money for just, average products, nothing of the high-end stuff of, hair care or body washes or skincare, anything like that. You can make your own stuff at home using simple ingredients like coconut oil, shea butter, baking soda, and essential oils. We have started making some sort of scrubs and our own soap at home, so that's been helping us save a lot of money. And we know exactly what's going into the product, versus sometimes you're reading the labels and you're like, I don't know what that means. So definitely look at those products and see, if you still want to buy them at the stores, that's great. But knowing what you put in it is even better. All right, number 4, community gardens or your own garden. If you don't have the space, there's plenty of things you can do on a patio or, with pots and things like that. Potatoes can grow in laundry baskets. I mean, there's a whole variety of things you can do. But if you don't have the space or you don't want to, tear up your landscape, that's okay. Community gardens, they're either free or they're a small fee for like $10. They're a great way to get involved in the community, and some of them even have, some benefits. Maybe members all get together and, one brings water and one pulls weeds or whatever the case may be. So definitely check out those community garden centers. They are a great resource for anybody to have and to participate in. So I know we have a few in our area. We don't, because we actually garden at home, but I think that they're great, especially if you want to grow new varieties, and you can also learn something from talking to somebody else at the community garden. So it's a great way to just get involved and be social and gain some knowledge. Number 5 is my favorite, cloth napkins. We have ditched using paper napkins and invested in cloth napkins about 5 years ago and have not looked back. They're eco-friendly. It's a one-time purchase. You can either get them from, like, let's say you have family members that have passed on and they have a ton of cloth napkins for those, holiday dinners and things like that. Yard sales are a great way to pick them up inexpensively, and you throw them in the wash with your towels or sheets or whatever, and they wash out great, and you reuse them time and time again. And again, it's just unnecessary costs that you have to tackle with the rising cost of everything else. One less thing you can cut out of your budget. Now, hear me out on this one, dumpster diving. There are people out there, we've seen them, they get in there, they can get like brand new like pet products, they've got hair care, makeup, you've seen them, they're out there. If that's your thing, that's your thing. It's not mine, but I have picked a few things free up, especially if you go to apartment complexes around the dumpsters. People I've gotten like carts, I've gotten flower pots, I've gotten side tables, things like that either we can clean up and use, or some of them are just perfectly fine, or we have refinished them and sent them, move them along to a new home. So let's think of dumpster diving as just trying to maybe not get into the dumpster, but maybe there's stuff around the dumpster. So just kind of look for those areas in your community that have those, and see what you can kind of pick up on the side. The next one, home decor. Everybody wants to spruce up their house. Everybody wants to make it, for the season or just year round. So going out and finding ways that you can upcycle, recycle, redo, it is just another great thing to do. Great for the environment, great for your creativity. You can take an old table, paint it, and put it in another room and repurpose it. You can take apart parts of a wreath and redo it. You can also, it's just great to be creative. If you're taking apart lawnmower parts or whatever, just keep them to the side, and you might, need to use them again. So just keep using that creativity. The next one, number 8, is free entertainment. So nobody wants to sit at home, right, and be bored, but there's plenty of things you can do for free. Local parks, trails, community events, concerts. Your city's website and social media has a ton of free stuff. Ours does. We have an area that has events, festivals, street festivals once a month. They're always doing something, whether it's an ice festival, a beer garden, whatever it is. Summertime, there's lots of outdoor movies, there's trails to walk, there's story time for kids, there's STEM activities, there's free car shows. So go and check some things out. Maybe it might not be what you like, but you might end up enjoying it, especially just take somebody along that, might be interested, and you'll have a good time. Trust me, there are things that I've gone to that I'm like, there's no way I'm going to have a good time. But I actually ended up having a pretty good time because I was able to talk to some different people, learn a few things, and just it was a great day. So definitely check it out. So the next one is DIYing gifts. We did that this year for Christmas. So we did a lot more homemade gifts than store-bought gifts. We gave out brownie mixes, hot cocoa mixes, pancake mixes, lots of food stuff. We got jars inexpensive at some yard sales when they were happening in the spring. So we saved up, we stocked up on those, and then we made the recipes. We went on to Etsy and we just printed off some tags. We bought some inexpensive tags, like gift tags, to put on there. And people really loved it. They were like, this is so creative and so thoughtful, because we made sure we paired the gift with the person or family. Like, if we knew that they liked breakfast foods, we made homemade like jars of breakfast food stuff that they would love. And it was quick and easy for them to go in and just use it. If they were super busy in the morning, they had that pre-made mix ready to go. The last one is bartering. So we kind of do this. So, you know, if let's say my dad comes over and helps with, you know, painting or some electrical work in our house, you know, we'll go over and we'll help trim his bushes or, you know, power wash his sidewalks or whatever it is. So it's just doing little things like that. You know, if your neighbor says, hey, do you mind helping me, like, you know, rake leaves or whatever, you know, and then you've asked them to come over and help you, you know, maybe clean gutters or, you know, whatever it is. You know, I think a lot more people need to be okay with asking for help, but it's not a bad thing. You're not asking, like, you know, you're not being selfish and just saying always help me, but you are in turn offering services if they've brought something up in a conversation, or you see something that maybe they may need a little help with in their yard, or maybe organizing something, like whatever it is. Just go be a good person and do it. You know, it's not going to hurt. It's just going to help everybody. So it's just great for everyone all around. So the last thing, so I know I said 10, but we're going to go with a bonus one here, is homemade medicine. Medicine is so expensive. I went and priced NyQuil at Walmart, and it was almost, I think at least $20. I think it was at least $20 for 2 bottles. I would say at least. Now that was, gosh, probably back in the summertime. So it's probably gone up a lot since then. So definitely start making some homemade remedy stuff. There's lots of, you know, you can, of course, read up on it. Please don't just take what people are saying and just start trying it. Certain things aren't going to hurt you. You know, a lot of it's garlic and honey, or garlic, ginger, and honey, some different herbal teas, things like that. They do help. We have tried to kind of move off of that and move into more of those type of remedies to help us, because we know where they're coming from. They're either vegetable-based or plant-based, and they have worked. So I think it's just worth a try. So there you go. There you go, everyone. These are my top 10 plus a bonus of any income frugal hacks to help you save money here in 2024 and beyond. Because guess what? Every penny matters, and you need to keep the money in your wallet so that you can go and use it to do fun things in your life that you want to do. So please subscribe, please comment. What are your frugal hacks? What are ways you're saving money, especially in today's market and the inflationary times that we have going on, that are probably going to continue, unfortunately, at least through the rest of 24. So please thumbs up, like, subscribe, and share. And don't forget to keep saving that money. And I'll see you guys in the next video, and hope you all are doing well.